Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be kind of reorganizing my makeup in my office. I typically use two Alex 5 drawers from Ikea to store all my makeup. You may have seen them in some of my videos, but it's getting way too much for those two Alex drawers, so I got a third drawer system a few days ago from Ikea, and it's back here. So I'm going to be moving some of my makeup from over here in my Alex drawers to this Alex drawer piece over here. This is actually the Alex 6 and it's on wheels, which is really nice. Basically, I need to be able to see my things a little bit better, particularly blushes, bronzers, eyeshadow palettes. I kind of want to take some of them out and move them over here, so hopefully I can see what I have a little bit better. So that's what we're going to be doing today. This is probably going to be a pretty quick video. I probably won't talk a whole lot during it, but I'll just kind of explain what I'm doing, and probably do a few of these videos, like a part 1, part 2, and part 3 maybe, and then I'll do a tour once I'm finished reorganizing everything, and I'll show you the whole room. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of makeup content here on YouTube, both high-end and drugstore, so I hope you'll stick around and subscribe, but let's go ahead and reorganize some of my makeup. Okay, so I figured I would give you a quick overview of kind of what this back wall of my office looks like. So this is where I normally film, so this is what you guys see in the background, but usually most of my makeup is in that Alex drawer and this one, but they actually used to be in this closet in here, but that wasn't really working when I film certain videos where I want to show you guys picking out the makeup. It's a lot easier if it's out here. It's really hard to film in that closet. It's dark and it's just there's not a lot of room to film. So I actually decided to move them out here and kind of put them on the sides of my desk that sits behind me back here, and I really like it. So this is all stuff that needs to be put away, but basically what I want to do is show you quickly. So like these are blushes and bronzers. These up here are driving me crazy. These organizers are great. They're from the Cosmetic Archive, but as far as I know, they don't exist anymore. I ordered them a year or two ago when I first started YouTube, and I went back to try to order more, and I was going to link them in one of my videos, and I cannot find the website anymore. So I'm assuming they don't exist, which is so sad because these organizers are really nice. But the thing is, I can't put all these that are up here in this anymore because the more I put back here, the more I can't reach it. I can't get to them, and some of these are even too thick. They won't fit in these slots. So I just end up putting all of them up here, and then I can't get to everything, and it's just kind of a disaster. So I definitely want to take some of these things and move them. I don't know if I'll just make this a bronzer drawer and move all my blushes, or if I'll just keep blush in here and move bronzers over there. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. There's just too much going on in this drawer. Concealers are in here. This actually works really well for concealer, so I probably won't do much with that. This is foundation. This one, kind of the same issue, but I don't have so many foundations that I need to put them back there anyway, so this I will probably keep the way it is. Over here we have primers and highlighters, and then some random new things back there. This I might move, or I might leave it here, I'm not sure. And then these are powders down here, and sunscreen is in the back, and all my Bare Minerals and some skincare. So I'm thinking I might even take this skincare and put them in one of the new organizer things. But the main thing on this side that I want to change is this blush and bronzer drawer, because this is getting out of hand. And then, so this is my little desk here. There's my candle. I have 2 candles, and then on this side we have here mascara, brow products, and eyeliners. This is fine, so I'll probably leave that the way it is. Then we have lip products. This is okay. Okay, these definitely need some help. These are my cream bronzers and blushes. This system worked fine for a while, but I've gotten quite a few new ones, and now they're like overflowing. So some of those need to come out. And then I have, let's see, cream shadow sticks, lip balms, and individual shadows. And then there's nothing really in this next drawer. This drawer is also out of hand. This is my palette drawer, and they all fit, but I can't get to them the way I want to. So I'm thinking maybe these mini palettes that are in the front may end up getting put over there, so that I can maybe just keep my larger palettes in here and they won't be so crammed in here. So that's what we're going to be doing first, but I think I want to start with bronzer and blush. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with bronzer and blush. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let me show you this too. Okay, so this is the new Alex 6 drawer piece that I got that I was talking about. It's on wheels. So this one is a little bit wider and the drawers are not as deep, but I got these little organizer things also from Ikea that I thought I could kind of separate my stuff out a little bit better. So I have 1, 2, 3, and then the last 3 don't have anything in them. So definitely more storage than I need, but at least I can kind of move things around. So, oh, and then I moved my lipsticks into this little thing. I don't think I ever showed you, but I moved all of my lipsticks pretty much into this. I got this from HomeGoods. And then I have setting sprays over here and this little spinny thing that's also from HomeGoods. And then I have my perfumes right there. All right, so I think I might have more blushes than I have bronzers. I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. So I think I might pull out all the cream blushes and all the powder blushes from over there, and we'll work on organizing them into one of these drawers. So I'm going to do that real quickly. I'll pull them all out of these drawers and then we'll move them over here. Look how many blushes I have. I have a lot. I have more. That's what I thought. I had the most blush. So honestly, might have been a better idea to put the bronzers over there and keep the blushes in here. I don't know. No, we're just going to do it like this. I'm going to rearrange these bronzers a little bit and hopefully at least get rid of this in the very front. So see, that looks way better for bronzers. It's not overwhelming at all. The only thing is I don't know what I'm going to do with those cream bronzers. I don't know if I'm going to leave them over there or if I'm going to try to move some over here, because the issue with these in the front is they don't fit in these slots. They're too big. So let me see. Because like a lot of these, like this one, the Fenty one would fit. This NARS one would probably fit. That Tower 28 one would fit, but these like fatter, more liquidy ones are not gonna fit over there. So I wonder if I should just leave these here and just kind of leave that bronzer area open so I actually have room to put things away, you know? Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave these right now. And we're gonna work on these blushes. Also, I found this. This is a highlight that was in the cream bronzer drawer. That needs to go in there. Okay, and now we're gonna work on these. Okay, so I'm thinking, I guess I'm gonna put the blushes, move this over. I guess I'm gonna put the blushes in this top drawer, or I'm gonna try to at least. So I'm probably gonna do drugstore and high-end separately. I might even organize them by color or something, I don't know. Or brand, honestly, I'll probably organize them by brand. All right, so we have Hourglass, Bare Minerals, Charlotte Tilbury, had to let my camera charge. It died when I was reorganizing this, but this looks so much better. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy just to look at this. So these are all blushes, and I don't know what it is. I just feel like I know and I can see things better like this than I could when they were over there with my bronzers. So we have high-end blush, powder blush here. We have more high-end powder blush. Then we have drugstore powder blush. And then back here we have creams. This one is actually empty, which makes me really happy. And look, I only have 2 cream drugstore blushes. I have these high-end ones, my Charlotte Tilbury's and this Galactic one, and then the rest of my creams are in here. And this is so much easier because if I want to get to one of these back here, I just pop it out and slide this forward. And it's so much easier to put things away and see what I have. And then in this end one right here, I just have this one little Tom Ford blush highlighter duo that doesn't, it's a duo, so it really doesn't fit with anything else. So I'm just gonna leave it there. And look how much better this looks. Ah, this makes me so happy. And then over here, these are all of my cream bronzers. So now I can actually see them and get to them. So nice. I didn't do anything with any of that stuff back there, but these I feel like we're on the right track. I like that I can actually see the bottom of this and I can get things out and put things away and not get anxiety. So there's that. And then over here, I think for now I'm gonna leave this. Wow, that looks so much better. So these are my powder bronzers, and I can actually see them. I have some more room right here, and I wish I didn't have to have these up here, but for now this is what I'm working with. But I feel a lot better now that they're not overflowing up here in the front. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so like I said, this is the other thing I really want to tackle. I mainly want to take these little palettes that are all up here in the front and move them over there so that I can see all of my larger palettes, because there's so many in here that I can't even find what I'm looking for half the time. So I need to do that, but I'm also wondering if I should separate my lip liners and move them over there, because sometimes I feel like I spend too much time sometimes looking for all these lip liners. Like maybe I could split them just high-end and drugstore and just have this stuff in here. I don't know. I kind of wonder if that would be better. So I feel like, again, like I could see these lip products better if this was not up in the front. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna separate them into drugstore and high-end first, and then I might even separate them by brand. I don't know. But I feel like this might make it a little bit easier for me to see what I have. So already I feel like this is a little bit better. At least I know drugstore is over here and high-end is here, because sometimes when I'm filming certain videos, I know I want to use drugstore or I want to use high-end, and I feel like I spend too much time looking for them. So at least like this, they're split apart. Now, these, honestly, put those there. Those are all of my clear lip glosses. Again, I just feel like over here with everything so spread out, I can see it better than I can over here. And then, yeah, I feel like this is better. And then I know there's a little bit of wasted space back there, but I like this better because I can see what's actually in here. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for part 1 of reorganizing my makeup. I hope you guys like these kind of videos. Hopefully this is not boring, but I personally love to watch organizing videos. I think it's so relaxing and therapeutic, so I figured I would share this with you since I'm gonna be doing it over the next few days, and this kind of stuff just makes me happy. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube. Also follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.